A drizzly afternoon in Oregon. Inside a small cafe called The Harbor, the warmth from the espresso machine filled the air, a stark contrast to the cold, bustling crowd outside. At a corner table by the window sat Julian Vance. At 60 years old, with silver hair and a meticulously tailored suit, he looked like any other successful gentleman enjoying a quiet break. But few knew that Julian was the head of a global shipping empire worth billions. Today was a special day, a day when every year Julian would leave his luxury behind to find a quiet corner, just to be alone with the memories of the daughter he had lost. The cafe door creaked open. A gust of cold wind rushed in. A young girl stepped inside, unnoticed by the crowd, until she stopped right in front of Julian's table. It was Maya. She looked like a small bird battered by a storm. Her hair was matted with rain, and her old shoes were soaked through. But what made Julian stop mid-page was the way she clutched a bundle of cloth to her chest. Inside was Toby, her baby brother, whimpering from the cold. "Sir, I'm sorry to bother your lunch. It's all right, little one. How can I help you?" Julian expected her to ask for money. He already had a $100 bill ready in his pocket. But what the girl said next made the billionaire's hardened heart skip a beat. "Sir, are you finished with those fries? If you're going to throw them away, would you mind if we took the scraps? Just the scraps, sir. The scraps. You want to eat a stranger's leftovers?" "Yes. Toby is very hungry. He hasn't eaten since yesterday morning. I don't need much. Just a few dry crumbs would do." Julian looked down at his expensive steak, then at Maya's lips turned purple from the cold. He felt a strange sense of shame. Julian, calling the waiter. "Waiter, please bring a large bowl of your hottest chicken soup, a turkey sandwich, and a glass of warm milk. Right now." "Oh no, sir. I can't pay for that. I only asked for what you were leaving behind. Don't worry, Maya. This meal was paid for a long time ago by an old friend of mine. Today, you and your brother are my guests of honor." As Maya began to eat, Julian noticed she gave all the best pieces of chicken to her brother. He quietly asked about her family. "My dad was a Navy sailor. He never came home 2 years ago. And Mom, she passed away at the clinic last month. I'm trying to keep Toby with me. I'm scared if we go to a foster home, they'll separate us." Maya reached into her coat pocket and pulled out a small object. It was an old, tarnished medal. "This was my dad's most precious thing. I was going to trade it for bread, but looking at you, I know you're a good man. Could you keep this and give us a place to sleep tonight?" "Keep it, Maya. A soldier would never want his daughter to trade honor for food. You know, Maya, 50 years ago, I was standing exactly where you are. A stranger bought me a loaf of bread and told me, 'Never give up.'" Julian pulled out a sleek black business card and placed it on the table. "Maya, take this. Tomorrow morning a car will come for you and Toby. You will have a home, your mother will have a proper burial, and you will go to school." "Who are you, sir? Why are you doing this?" "I'm just a man trying to pay back a debt to the world. Because today you showed me that dignity and love are worth more than all the money I own." Julian walked out of the cafe. His silhouette faded into the rain, but his footsteps were no longer heavy. Maya watched him go, clutching the card that read, "Julian Vance, the Hope Foundation." Years later, Maya became a prominent child advocate lawyer. She always retells the story of the scraps as proof that true kindness isn't about giving away what we have in excess. It's about giving respect when someone is at their lowest. At Kindness in Life, we believe every small act can turn the world around. Never walk past a plea for help, for you might just be the miracle they've been praying for. Subscribe to join us in spreading the love. Thank you for watching.